Good afternoon, good evening, and or good morning, depending on what part of the world you're in. My name's Jeremy Rush, and I want to welcome you to today's Hangout. How does Padlock Income work? I'm going to be sharing my screen with you. I've got a little presentation. I've got some updates for you. But first, I want to share my screen, and I want to make sure that YouTube is actually caught up with me. So I'll just minimize that, come over to YouTube. There we are, I'm on YouTube. So how you doing, guys? We got 73 people watching. We got a thumbs down before actually we went broadcasted live. How bizarre is that? Somebody don't even like us before we talk. I don't know. There you go. So we got 83 people watching at the moment. So if you want to give us those thumbs up or thumbs down, that would be much appreciated. And you know, any interaction is better than no interaction. Now, what I've done is let me come back to the Hangout, because what I want to talk to you, I've got a lot of stuff to talk to you about. Okay, I just want to plant some seeds just to tell you what we're going to be covering tonight. First off, I want to talk to you about posting. Twitter posting, Google Plus posting. First off, I want to say, you know, if you're new to posting onto social media, please, you know, take it easy. Don't just sort of start all of a sudden and bang it in there. Another thing I want to say is if you're going through Padlock One and you're doing the Facebook posts, you're going to see that there's some changes going on into Padlock One, but also you don't have to wait to be approved in a group for the next task. You can apply for the group, and if they don't accept you, you know, sometimes it can be quick. Other members can add you. So if you log into a group and you're making a post, then I would urge you to check to make sure there's nobody waiting to be approved, you know, because sometimes members can approve other members of groups. It's all down to the admin of the groups. It's got nothing to do with Padlocks. No good you sending me messages saying, Jeremy, can you approve me for these groups and send me a big long list of groups? Because no, I can't. You know, and obviously I don't have time, even if I could, to go around approving people to get them into the groups. Now, you know, on the posting side of things, okay, now I can tell you this, that I'm watching the stats. I'm watching the stats, and I've noticed a change in the stats, and I thought, oh, that's strange. Why would the traffic go down slightly? Okay, went down slightly. We were getting 800 people a day that actually filled out the landing page. That dropped down to 600. So I started, you know, spoke to the programmers and said, look, tell me what's going on. And he said, basically, this is what's happening. You need to address it on the Hangout to make sure that people understand. Okay, now I want to show you something. I'm going to use, let me find a pen that works first. In the back office, I'm going to show you in a minute. I give you a post, okay? I give you 32 posts, I think, or 30 posts that I'm asking you to make. I'll give you an image, okay? I give you the text for the post. You put your link in there. I've got some hashtags for the post, okay? All you need to do is to post those 30 out. Now, if you want to be creative, and you want to make your own posts as well. Notice I said as well. Feel free. Some people seem to think that we're saturating a group. Some people seem to think that if the same image is not going to get noticed. It's the opposite. If you decide to make your own image, okay, that's great. I don't care. You could do that. Obviously, if you feel the images that I'm giving you are not working for you, go and make your asking you. I'm asking you. I'm begging with you. Please use the images I give you. Okay? I've tested these images. Some of them are annoying images, like yellow boxes, orange boxes, but they work. The yellow and the orange boxes work the best. The pictures with me on are not as good as those two pictures, okay, of those two images. So I'm constantly testing the images myself. We're tracking what goes on. That's why we put the hashtags in the bottom. We can go to Facebook. We can search by a hashtag. That will bring us up all the posts. The system can go and search those posts, recognize what images response. People that are using just their own image, their stats are dropping, okay? They're dropping. And the reason is I'm going to show you in a minute. If you go into a Facebook group, okay, you'll have image one, okay, that's not this, this could be Padlock. This could be a Padlock image. Then you'll have above that, somebody else will put an image for another business. Above that will be another image. Above that will be another image. Now, these images could all be promoting Padlock, but the problem is they're all different images. So there's no curiosity roused by anybody in these groups. You see, if somebody comes into a group, makes a manual post, and every time they come in, they see the same image. So I see that image last time I was in. They go away, they come back again, and that's that image again. Somebody else is posting it, and they keep seeing it, it keeps seeing it, it keeps seeing it. Curiosity is aroused. They will click on an image that's consistent. If you want to put in your own images, which is okay, as I say, but I'm asking you, do the stuff that I show you first. Do the stuff that I'm showing you first. Let me just clean my camera, sorry. Do the stuff that I'm showing you first, because this stuff works, okay? I can tell you this, when I did my campaign for the Santa Claus letter, I did a campaign in the run-up to 2014. Okay, for Santa Claus letter, where, you know, parents could buy for $7, could buy a letter that came from Santa Claus. It would say on the letter, delivered from the North Pole and all that sort of stuff. And I got 98% of my business, okay, over 98% of my business. In the run-up to Christmas 2014, let me just find my little rubber wherever it's gone. That's what I was looking for. In the run-up to Christmas 2014, I made over $32,000 selling a product that was $7 that gave me a commission of $3.50. Okay, gave me a commission of $3.50. I made $32,000 in the run-up to Christmas from posting and interacting on Facebook. What did I do? What did I do to get those results? I stayed consistent. I used two images. One, Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse around a Christmas tree. The second image was Father Christmas sitting with a lovely Christmas tree in the background, reading a letter. Children sitting on the floor in front of those two posts. Consistent, 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 consistent. People, curiosity was aroused. They kept seeing the same posts over and over and over and over again. When we first launched Padlock Income, okay, on the 5th of June, when we launched Padlock Income, within a week, we had nearly 5,000 people joined the business. We had groups that made pinned posts of complaining that we were putting too much of the same stuff in the group. We were even getting noticed by the admins of the groups. We were getting noticed by the people in the groups. That's what business is about. If you annoy somebody, great, because you're going to get business from it. Can you remember, I was speaking to John Way and Barbara today. John said to me, and he made a great point. He said, have you ever seen an advertisement, Jeremy, that you actually hate? An advertisement, a TV commercial that you on the TV. I can think of one that in the UK here, there's a big guy. It's Go Compare, okay, and he sings. And when that advert came out, it sent you crazy. But the tune kept playing through your head all the time, okay. Whenever you watch the TV, if you're a person that sits and watches the TV and you see a commercial come on in between a football game, in between I don't know, a baseball game, or in between a soap opera or a film that you might be watching. If you see an advertisement for Nike, do they change the advertisement so every time you see that advertisement, it's a completely new one? Of course they don't. They make an advert, put it in front of you and put it in front of you and put it in front of you and put it in front of you, and eventually it imprints on your mind. It imprints, even though it's subconsciously, it's imprinted on your mind. And then when you're walking down the street and you happen to pass a shop that sells Nike products, the same static advertisement that you see on the TV is in the shop window. You walk in and maybe buy the product. There's a psychology with advertising. Okay, there's a psychology. Us posting into Facebook groups, we're doing advertising. Free advertising, costs you nothing, just a little bit of sweat equity. Okay, and I can tell you, if you stay consistent and you do what I ask you to do, you will have success, period. But if you change everything all the time, you think, I want to make a better image, my image is going to be better, you're just going back to an old way. Ask yourself, are you successful at least making $10,000 a month in the businesses that you've been in the past? If you are, great, means you know what you're doing. If you're not, then take some direction from somebody that does. Okay, you want to be making the same posts into social media platforms time and time again. We're going to get noticed. People are going to stand up and take the curiosity. They cannot help themselves. It's human nature. Keep seeing something, keep seeing something, keep seeing something. There's a sense of loss for starters, okay? A sense of loss, because people see something on a regular basis and they think, I wonder how long, subconsciously, I wonder how long that's going to be around. Let me have a look at it. Sometimes their curiosity is aroused because they keep seeing the same thing over and over again. So, have the advert again. What is it? Bang, click it. But if you keep changing the image, all you're doing is diluting. Could you imagine if you had a bottle of red wine, you took out a glass full of red wine and you put a glass of water in the wine. You then poured out another glass from that same bottle. You threw that away and you put in another glass of water into the red wine. Eventually, you're not going to have red wine. You're going to have water, and that's what you're going to do. You're going to dilute your advertising that much. You won't get any. You won't get any visitors. People they won't even see your ad. You've got to stay consistent. You've got to stay focused. You've got to stay consistent. Period. Okay. So I'm hoping that I'm driving that home. Now, what I will be doing, I will be changing some of the ads. I'm going to be using ads. And again, if you think you've got an image, if you feel that you've got an image that's a good image, let me know. Let me know. Okay. Let me know. Just what I'll do is I'll make an image post up and put it inside the group so you can post your images underneath. And if I like them, I shall say, right, I'm going to put that one in the back office, because it's always good to split test an image, but there's no good split testing an image on your own. What you need to do is, I've got a nice image. We've got 30 posts. Let's have 30 different images. We can test them. Okay? Rotate them through different groups. So what I want to do is I want to share my screen. Share my screen. And I'll go over to the Hangout first, just to make sure that you can see me. So let's just see. Break out the rum and coke. Yeah, good idea. I wouldn't mind. I like a gin and tonic myself. So who we got here on the Hangout? Give me a hello so that your names sort of shoot past me. I can see my good friend there, Mike Briggs. I can see Shav. I can't even read that. Shavan. I've got Jackie. I've got Joe, Josh, Martin, Russ, Rachel. Come on. Who else? Barbara. Yes, I can see you, Barbara. Me. Who's me? Brenda. Wow, now we're going. Grass, you're going too fast now. Clive, Henry, Glenda, Debbie, Tom, Phil, Marussia, Ashfield, Jacob, Tom, again, Fatima, Lou, I just see John went past, Peter. Right, we've got a lot of people watching. Stefan's making me some fantastic banners. We're going to be putting, good job I see Stefan there, because I didn't write that on my notepad. So we've got some banners coming in the back office. But what I want to do is I want to take you over to a post that I've just made. Okay, it says, what's your big idea? You know, pitch and post your competition. Well, it's not a competition where you're going to win anything here. What I'm looking for what I'm looking for is competition ideas. Okay, now let me just tell you, if you go to the Facebook group, you know, our turn every day into a payday, go to that group, look for this post. Okay, now let me tell you what this is about before you start making your comments on there. Okay, so let me come back over to here, and I'm going to just stop sharing the what I want to do is I want to create a situation where people, you know, because with Padlock Income, the first padlock, you got 12 padlocks. Okay, and I'm going to do a little presentation in a moment, but there's 12 padlocks. Padlock is about building your list. Okay, your second your 2 to 12 is about sales conversions. Now, people that sit in padlock 1, you know, that are going out posting, I want to somehow come up with a way to help reward people so they can earn money really quickly, you know. And so I've got a few ideas myself, and I thought one idea that we could do, we could have a competition page. Okay, now everybody will be able to view the competition page, but to enter into the competition page, you would have to pay, say, $1. Okay, so let's just say we said we charged you $1 to enter into the competition. We ran the competitions weekly. Now, I thought that what we could do with that dollar, we could say that, you know, let's just imagine, you know, we got 20,400 people now registered. Okay, so just 20,000 people. Let's just be really, really conservative. Let's just say we got 3,000 people that decide to enter into the competition. That's $3,000 that we can give away. Okay, $3,000 thereabouts. Obviously, there might be some fees that come out of that sort of stuff, depending on what processes and that, you know. But you know, ballpark figure, $3,000. So what I thought, we could run competitions, and I'm looking for ideas. Okay, I'm not going to do anything until I've got your ideas and see what you've got. You know, try to keep them sensible. Try to keep them so that we haven't got to do massives of programming. But I thought one of the ideas that we could do is whoever bought in the most directs in a week. Okay, so we would run the competition Monday to Friday. So the competition would run from Monday. Okay, so then we would run the competitions on Friday. The competition would be arrears, in a week in arrears, because what we would do is every Friday, we would, on the Mondays, we would announce the winners. Then we would just need a bit of time for support and admin to start putting the money into people's accounts. So the money would be in your accounts by the following Friday. So we'd be a week in arrears, okay? So I thought that we could have the people who bought in the most directs in a week, that's meant to say week there, I don't know why I put an O in it. What we could do, let's just say that I'll use him because I was speaking to him earlier. Okay, let's just say we said John Way was he won. He was one of the a member that bought in the most directs in 1 week. John paid his $1 to enter. Okay, and what we said is that let's just say hypothetically that John bought in 10 directs in 1 week. Okay, so what we would do is we would give John a cash prize. Okay, a cash prize. We would also give John's 10 directs a cash prize. You know, obviously, if John bought in 1,000 directs, we might say, well, we're only going to we're going to randomly pick 10 people out of it and give them a prize. Okay, so we could run competitions. You know, I want your competition ideas. Okay, I've got a few ideas myself. I'm going to put them in the feed of that post. Don't want to labour on this too much, but if you've got ideas of what we could do for competitions, you need to pay to go into a competition. Okay, but the winnings would be, it doesn't have to go to one person. We could have, you know, 3 winners in the directs. We could have, you know, so there could be, I want to help as many people. There's no point, you know, because if we was to turn around and say, you know, to John Way, you get 10%, 10% of the $3, the 3,000, you know, if there was 3,000, that's a nice $300 that John could possibly pick up just by bringing in the most direct. So it's we want to make competitions that people are prepared to enter into, that are prepared to pay their money. They will be in the pool, so it creates this excitement, you know, because we've got that leaderboard. So maybe we'd have a competition. We'd have different types of leaderboards as well. but it would also help the new directs coming in, because can you imagine if your direct, somebody joined Padlock Income, okay, and they got an email notification saying, I don't know, they just won 20 bucks, okay? Log in to claim your 20 bucks. They log in and we asked them to make a Facebook post on their wall to claim their 20 bucks winnings. If they don't want to make it, they don't. The system would check that they've made the wall post. The system would also check that they've kept the post up there for at least 7 days, okay, because they get paid out in arrears. If they don't make the post, you know, if they delete it after 7 days, who cares? That first 7 days, it's on their wall. That would bring us a lot of traffic. That would help those directs get started, because they've earned $20 out the gate purely because their sponsor was really proactive, brought in loads of directs, okay? And then the directs start to earn money, and they didn't even realize they was actually part of the competition. It didn't cost them anything to get in there. So just some ideas, okay? Just some ideas. I want to come back to sharing my screen, because the time just goes so quickly when we do these hangouts. So let's come back over. So let me know what your thoughts are on this post. Okay, I've got this post here. It's only for competition ideas. Okay, obviously the people entering the competition have to pay in a sum of money. So tell me what you feel as well, what a reasonable sum of money was, bearing in mind that some people may go into the competition every week. Not everybody's going to win, obviously, but I believe healthy competition and putting some cash prizes up there would be a great idea. I could see somebody's already put an idea in here. I'm not going to read it now, but so that post, that pinned post is, I need your help for competition ideas. Next thing I quickly want to tell you about is the pinned post, okay? Please, if you're new to Padlock Income, and once you get into the group, come and read the pinned post, okay? There's a lot of information in there. There's, Q&As that are in there. I'm not going to read them, okay? There's the Skype help room in there. You can also find, what else we got? We've got the, about the channel, the YouTube channels that we do that I do the hangouts from. We've got Skype rooms as well, that you could just be part of that community. There's one room that's got the link there. Once that room gets filled up, we'll put the next link in. Okay, so the pinned post, highly recommend that you check out the pinned post. Now, one other thing I must say, if I go into, look, we're waiting to approve 128 posts. So let me just see if it says no post pending. Can you believe that? And it says 128. What I don't want you to do is to post the ads for Padlock Income into this group. There's no point you posting your ad. This is a secret group. Nobody sees what's inside this group apart from the people that are members. Anybody that makes a post about another product, it doesn't get approved, okay? And we remove that person from the group, okay? We remove that person from the group. This group this Facebook group is just for members. If people are, we're going to get rid of it, because we've got 14,000 members, people in there of this group. Slowly, we're going to get rid of the people that try to, fill up the group with their own businesses, and anybody that wants to try and be negative. If you want to make money online, or if you want to have a successful business, you must have the positive mindset. Okay, you must have a positive mindset. I want to show you first a presentation, then I'm going to show you the back office of some changes that we're doing inside Padlock Income. Okay, so let me just get this presentation up, and before I do that, I'm going to have a little swiggity of water. All right, so let's get this up, and I'm going to make this nice and big. This is a presentation. I'm going to make this into a video. How do you qualify for Padlock 2? So you're in Padlock 1 and you see that the other people are saying that they're in Padlock 2. I'm going to make videos that cover each padlock, okay? But how do you qualify for Padlock 2? Well, you need 10 directs, okay? 10 directs. Directs are people that came to your landing page, okay? They came to your landing page, they put their name and their email address in, they were then automatically added to your list, and the system converted them into a direct, which means they completed their registration. There's 5 steps that they have to go, 8 steps that they have to go through to become a direct, okay? So you need 10 directs. You need a minimum of 10 directs. You also need to pay a one-time payment of just $10. So when you've got your 10 directs and you want to move into Padlock 2, when you've got your 10 directs, you're what, 99% qualified. The other 1% that you need to do is you need to go and pay $10, a one-time payment. It's not a recurring payment. You know, you don't have to pay it every week, every month, every year. It's for life, okay? You pay that $10 one time for life. Now, once you have qualified for Padlock 2, you're now eligible to earn commissions. Padlock 1 is purely about list building. You don't do anything different, okay? You don't do anything different just because you're in Padlock 2. You might increase your activity because you might say, well, I want to get some more directs so I can earn more money, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. But you don't stop doing Padlock 1, 2. You carry on still doing the things that you do in Padlock 2, but I introduce some extra things for you that could maybe take your business to a higher level in Padlock 2. Okay, but once you've qualified for Padlock 2, you're now eligible to earn commissions. You earn $7 from every one of your directs that qualify for Padlock 2 after you. Okay, so if you've got a direct, which I'll explain to you in a minute what a direct is, but basically it's somebody that joins under your referral link. Okay, a link that you're doing a Facebook post that I ask you to do, and somebody clicks on that link, fills out their details, they become a direct of yours. Okay, now if they qualify before you and move into Padlock 2, you will lose the $7. Okay, you have to be qualified and in Padlock 2 yourself to pick up the commission. If you're not qualified and your direct moves into Padlock 2 before you do, the commission you lose, and it's passed up the line, okay, until it finds somebody that has qualified and is in Padlock 2. On top of this, every one of your, you will also earn $1.50 from every one of your directs that have qualified Padlock 2 after you. Again, they have to come in after you. You have to be in there first. If you're not in Padlock 2, and your direct of your directs brings in goes into Padlock 2, there's a commission that's generated of $1.50, and you basically would lose that if you're not in Padlock 2. It will get passed up the line. Okay, so let's just cover this. What are directs and directs of directs? So let's just cover this. So you are in Padlock Income. Okay, you join for free. Doesn't cost you anything to join. You get a unique referral link that we give you. We show you where to put that. We show you where to advertise that for free on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, and so on. And if somebody clicks on that link, fills out their name and their email address, they go on to what's called your list. And then when they can complete the registration, they become your direct. What we say a direct is. So in this scenario, let's just say that John clicked on your link that you see on Facebook. John filled out his registration and completed his registration. He got access to the back office of Padlock Income. He is your direct, okay? Now, if you had qualified for Padlock 2, okay, so you'd have 10 people like John, and John did the same, you would pick up a commission of $7 from John, okay? Now, let's just say that John does it. Obviously, John now is in Padlock 2. So that means he's got 10 directs, okay? Because he can't move to Padlock 2 unless he's got 10 directs. Let's just say that one of those directs was Tom, okay? And Tom also qualified for Padlock 2, which means Tom paid his $10. $1.50 would go to you. $7 would go to John, okay? So from these two people, as you can see, you've earned $7 on your first line, which is the people that click your link directly, or you've invited them into the business and they become directs and they go into Padlock 2, just like you. Every one of those people, you earn $7. Every one of their directs, as you can see, Tom is a direct of John, so that makes Tom your direct, okay? Sounds confusing maybe, but hopefully you've digested that. Right, there is no limit to how many directs you can have and how many directs of directs you have, okay? So this is not a pyramid. There's no pyramid here. There's not a thing where you need 3 on the first line and then, you know, 9 and 27 and so on. There's no pyramids here. The people that you can bring in, your adverts that you do out on Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, or wherever else you're advertising for free. You may be doing some paid advertising, but everybody that clicks on your link and joins your business and becomes a direct are what's called on your front line, okay? There's no deep, there's nothing going, you know, you're not building a matrix, okay? You're not building a pyramid. This is purely direct sales, okay? So everybody that you bring in, there's no limit to how many you bring in, okay? You can't fill up anything. And the same is with your directs. There's your directs of directs. There's no limit to how many your directs bring in, okay? There's no limit. So what does that mean? That means there's no limits to how much you can earn, okay? You could just keep going and keep going and keep going. And we're only talking Padlock 2 here. Now, I'm about to show you some earnings, okay? Any earnings, any income or earnings stated or are estimated of income potential only, and there is no, you know, there's no guarantees. The earning disclaimer, I have to put the earning disclaimer out there. It's on the screen, okay? But let's just say that you bought in 10 directs, and those people, just like you, did the same. They went out and got their 10. Once they qualify for Padlock 2, providing you've paid your $10 and you've qualified for Padlock 2 and you're in Padlock 2, you would earn $70 commission, okay? Now, if those 10 directs of yours all did exactly the same, which obviously they did because they got into Padlock 2, just like you would pick up another $150 commission, okay? And you got your 10 people. All right, that gives you a total earnings of $220. Well, let's just say that you bought in 20 directs that qualified, okay, which means they move into Padlock 2 like you. So by default, if they qualified for Padlock 2, they have 10 directs. Okay, 10 is not a big number to bring in to get them to qualify, because a qualification, a direct doesn't have to pay any money to become your direct. If they then start to go out and promote just like you, and they start to bring in 10 people through their links, and this is not 10 sales or anything like that they have to do, they become their directs. And once they qualify, yes, they have to make a $10 one-time payment, but you would earn $140 if you had 20. And if those 20, also, just like you had 20 as well, you'd pick up another additional $600 total earnings from 20 people. Exactly, 20 people that work just like you. You know, there's a total potential earning there of $740. Well, let's just say that you'd gone out and you had 100 directs, okay? You had 100 directs. Those people qualified. That would pick you up $700 in commission. And if those 100 people did exactly the same as you would pick up an additional $15,000 in commission. Okay, $15,000 in commission if those 100 people did exactly what you've just done. Okay, and they all qualified as well for Padlock 2. $15,700. Okay, this example only covers Padlock 2. There are 10 more padlocks that you're able to earn from. Okay, because Padlock 1 is free of charge. Padlock 1 is a list building padlock. Padlock 2 to 12 are commission-based padlocks. Padlock 2 is the lowest commission you'll earn. Once you get into Padlock 3, your commissions get higher. Padlock 4, your commissions get higher. 5, 6, all the way up to 12. I can tell you that the top padlock, you'll be earning one-off commissions of $2,500. Okay? You get to Padlock 12 overnight, but it's certainly a goal. I think the goal is to set yourself to get into Padlock 2. Get your directs, keep pumping away, keep pumping away. The system's designed to convert your directs into paying customers. So all you need to do to get qualified for Padlock 2 to pick up your commissions, which I've already said, and I'll exit out of that, is you need your 10 directs. Okay? Now, staying on with my screen sharing, I want to come on to Padlock Income. Now, what we've done is I just want to first tell you about the dashboard. If your referral link, your unique referral links at the top here, if you click on this blue square, that will copy it to your clipboard, okay, on your notepad or whatever it is on your computer. There's a video here. Video is just instructions, okay? This video, I'm going to be making a new one. This video is instructions about what's on this page. Excuse me, I'm going to have a drink of water. Below this this box here, I'm going to come to this getting started here box in a minute. Below here, there's a calendar. Okay, there's a calendar. On here's events. Any new training that I add, I just pop a note in there to say that it's been added. A calendar for hangouts and things like that. But we will be changing this calendar because we're going to be introducing a task of the day, and it's all going to be run from this calendar. Below this video, we'll show you how many leads you've got, how many free leads. Leads is people that just fill out their name and their email address and they don't complete their registration. Free directs is people that actually completed their direct registration, and paid directs is people that actually paid to go into Padlock 2 just like you did. Okay, and here we'll show you how much commission you've earned so far. Here, this section here is not ready yet. This section I shall be talking to you in the next week or so. I should be talking to you about this section here. When we come down here, you've got the top converting sources. This is for the whole company. Okay, so the top converting source is YouTube. Then we've got ad hits, a banner advertising site, Google Plus, Telegram, Facebook, and Gem. Okay, you can click on this. You can get your full stats for your own personal stats in there as well. We're going to be adding some more stats to that. Down this right-hand side, we've got the leaderboard. Okay, this is the top list builders. This is the people that are actually bringing the most directs, not the most leads. These are the people that are bringing the most leads in. These people are the top earners. When you click on the top earners, they're the top earners. And then right at the bottom of the page here, we've got our recently joined and what country they're from and what link they came through. Okay, so you could see, or what website or what source. That's what it is. What source they come through. So this guy here, I think this is come from. Is it Pakistan? There's Facebook. This one's from a direct link. This one's from a direct link. This one's from Facebook, direct link, or a web link. I need to check what that web link is. A direct link and a Facebook. So right there, looks like Facebook's obviously the winner at the moment. Okay, but you can see that people are joining this business from all over the world. And then when we come down the bottom of the page, here you're going to find our private, well, it's our secret Facebook group is the one I've just showed you. This is the fan page. Please go over and give the fan page a like. This is the YouTube channel. You need to subscribe to that YouTube channel because this is where the broadcasts are done, the one that you're watching now. Okay, now this big button at the top, we're making some changes. This button here, when you click that button now, you come to this page. If you don't see the padlocks, that means you need to watch the video. There's a new video there. There's a new video. This video is, if I got time, yeah, I've got time. I'm gonna click it, make it big.
My name's Jeremy, and welcome to the
Let's just pause that, and I'll close that, and I'm gonna turn this up because I want you to hear this. Turn the volume up, and let's start it again.
Hi there, my name's Jeremy and welcome to the Padlocks. Now you're going to need to watch all of this video before you get access to any of the padlocks, and the padlocks that you have access to will appear to the left hand side of this video. Now depending on what padlock you're on, you will only see that padlock, and as you progress through the padlocks, each one will become available to you. What is Padlock Income? Padlock Income is designed to build you a list of people from all over the world and convert them into paying customers. How does Padlock Income build my list? You are given a unique referral link that goes to a highly converting web page that converts over 25% of the visitors. We show you exactly how and where to promote your referral link for free. People from all over the world that subscribe by entering their name and email address are automatically added to your personal list. Where is my unique referral link? To the left of this video, you'll see a navigation bar, and on there you'll see the words dashboard. If you click on that, we'll take you back to the dashboard and your referral link is at the top of the screen. How does Padlock Income convert my list into customers? People on your list receive marketing emails on a daily basis designed to convert them into customers. They also get access to video instructions and are regularly invited to webinars. How do I earn money from Padlock Income? There are 12 padlocks. The first padlock is free of charge. Customers pay a fee to gain access to padlocks 2 to 12, including digital products and video training. As a customer, you will receive 70 to 100% commissions. What do I have to do now? Just follow my easy instructions so that you get your first 10 directs. What type of things will you ask me to do? I will ask you to make Facebook posts just like this one. I will give you the group where I would like you to post in. I will also give you the image, and I've also written the text for your post. I will also ask you to make tweets just like this one. But don't worry, I will give you the image that you can tweet. I will also give you the text that you can tweet as well. When can I start? As soon as this video ends, you will see the padlocks that are available to you come up to the left-hand side of this video. All you need to do is to click on any one of the padlocks on the next page. I'll see you in the next video. My name's Jeremy, and I look forward to working with you. Bye now.
So let me just escape out of that. So that video we've changed, okay? Now, when you click on padlock number 1, okay, as you can see, I've just shown you that video that's changed. When you click on padlock 1, it brings you to this page, okay? Now, what we're going to be doing away, we're going to be removing this email icon. That's probably going to get rid of on Monday, okay? So you will not have to do the email icon, okay? That's going to be put into a different padlock. The first padlock you're going to see, this video will then obviously change. I can't make the new video until the icon is gone. And as I say, the padlock, the programmers will do that for me, hopefully by Monday. So Tuesday I can, or Monday late, I can update it. When you click on the Facebook icon, okay, the video is changed and what's happened on this page is changed. Before, you used to watch the video, okay, and then after you've made the video, you would have a button that you clicked called Getting Started. After you clicked the Getting Started, there was a survey that you needed to fill out. You no longer need to do the survey. The survey button's not going to be there. The Getting Started button's not going to be there. Let me show you this video. Let me pause it, make it big, and I'll show you what I've done with this video.
Here, first, let me congratulate you on getting this far. To enable you to have success, you need to follow the steps that I give you in the order presented to you. Your success depends mainly upon the actions you take. In a moment, when this video finishes playing, you're going to see this section on the left of the video, and you'll see a blue button that says Facebook Tasks. If you click on that blue button, that will take you to the next page. Now, on each page, there's a video. Okay, I give you a button at the top here to go off and join maybe a Facebook group, to be approved for these groups. You don't have to post into these groups if you don't want to. I'm just giving you some suggestions. I give you an image that you can post, and I give you some text. And then when you've actually either joined the group or you just post into another group that you're already a member of, once you've done that, you can move to the next task. You just click on this blue button here. You would get this pop-up that's asking you, have you completed the task? If you've not completed it, you click the blue button. That would leave you on the page. If you click the green button, it will take you to the next task. Now, you may be asking, why is it that I'm going to be asking you to post out onto Facebook? Well, Facebook, I built actually a list of over 240,000 leads from Facebook. Okay, so the purpose of this this section is to get you lots and lots of leads so that the system converts them into sales. One other thing I want to point out to you, the progress bar that you will see has nothing to do with how many posts you make. It's purely on how many directs that you have. What is a direct? A direct means that they've come to your landing page, your unique referral link. They filled out their name and their email address just like you did, and they completed their registration just like you did. That turned them into a direct. Now, you need 10 directs so that you can move to Padlock 2. Okay, it doesn't matter how many leads you got, but you need 10 directs. A lead is somebody that just put their name and their email address and didn't complete the registration. So in a moment, as I said, this video will finish. If you click this blue button that says Facebook task, click that, get started. Lower down on the screen, there's a comment box here. If you have any questions, we all do our best to try and help each other. Okay, you get stuck in and I'll see you in the first Facebook task. Bye now.
So once you've watched the video for the first time, you're all going to start seeing this pop up again because it's a new video. It will reset the pop up. The pop up will say congratulations for watching and completing the video. You know, and you now have 24 hours to complete the task given in the video. Your actions determine your level of success. Now we give you 24 hours. But you get for the rest of your life. But what we want to do is we don't want to present you with the next section in a padlock until you're happy and comfortable. And you've got a flow going and you understand what it is you need to do. Okay, so we give you 24 hours to get that flow. If you don't get the flow in 24 hours, you can extend the time to another 12 hours before the next icon is available to you. Okay. I highly recommend. I'm just going to come back to the hangout. I highly recommend that you watch the videos. Okay, the videos there are to help you. I'm going to be tweaking and adjusting the videos because obviously these videos are there to help you understand the business, but they're also to help your directs that come in behind you to understand the business as well, so that everybody's got a good understanding of the business. The business is free to join. Cost any money to join this business. What we ask you to do once you've joined is obviously we'd like you to fill out your registration and complete your registration process. Then you would go to the padlocks. Okay, you'd go to the padlocks, that big button that's on the front there that says click here. That will be changing. There'll be many changes that's going on in that, but so watching this video a week later, there'll probably be some changes. There definitely will be some changes in place. But you start making your Facebook posts, okay? If you don't want to make Facebook posts, then you know you've got to find another way of advertising, okay? And I can't recommend, or I can't say to you that if you're not prepared to work Facebook, that you're going to have success. Facebook is probably one of the best places for you to get traffic from, and easy because everybody's on it. Okay, it's not maybe the best place you can get free traffic from, which the stats quite clearly show that. I get my best results on YouTube, which I'll be doing a YouTube instructions showing you what you're going to do, how you're going to leverage YouTube. I've got ninja training there, golden nuggets showing you how to leverage Facebook to its max, and I've got some more bonus training going in there. It's not compulsory, you don't have to do it. But what I'm asking you, please do the images I give you. Okay, if you want to do additional extra images, feel free. But if you're going to dilute the advertising, you're going to dilute your success, which means you're going to dilute the amount of money that you're going to be able to earn. When we started Padlock Income, I realized when I started Padlock Income that training people is not the way to go. Some people, yes. But the majority of people fail because they get information overload. They don't know where to start. They don't know how to make an image. They don't even know how to make a post. They don't know how to write the text. They don't know how to set up an email sequence. They don't know how to build a landing page. All of that is taken care of. What I ask you to do, don't get yourself into this mentality of saying, well, I don't want to make a post in that group because there's 20 other people that have just made the post exactly what I'm going to do. That's great. Make that post. They've made a post. They've already laid the seeds for you. What you want to be happening is you want to be able to go into a Facebook group, one of the groups that I give you. We're going to be adding lots and lots of groups. We've got a great system that we're going to be introducing about the groups. But if you go into a group, I can tell you this. If there's two groups, group 1 and group 2, and you go into group 1 and there's an ad for a Bitcoin business, okay? There's an ad for a multi-level marketing business, okay? There's an ad for handbags business. There's another ad, there's another ad, there's another ad. And then you look at another group and you see there's a post Padlock. There's another post. Padlock. There's another post. Padlock. There's a post. Maybe the Bitcoin, somebody's Bitcoin business. There's another post. Padlock. I can tell you now, without a shadow of a doubt, that group is going to convert better than that one. Okay? Because people that are coming in here making their own posts, say for this Bitcoin one, when he came in or she came in, if another person comes in to make a non-padlock income business, they come in, what do they see at the top? They see, the first post they see is a padlock. They scroll down a little bit more, there's another one. Oh, there's another one. If you see a group with lots of padlock, the same image, not the same, not just because you know it's padlock, has to be the same image. If you see the same image, that post, you could be the one that when you make your post in there, your post happens to be the post that somebody clicks on because their curiosity is already aroused. Maybe the first person that made the post won't get a click. Second one might not get a click. Third one might not get a click. There's a marketing statistics that you have to touch somebody. Touch somebody. I don't mean physically go around their house and touch them on the head or on the hand. You have to touch their mind. 7 times. 7 times. If you've got a post of completely different images each time you post out, you're not touching them 7 times. You're touching them 1. Then you put a new post, you're touching them 1. You put a new post, you're touching them 1. You put a new post, you're touching them 1. You go into here and there's already posts that have been made. Post in that group. Post in it. If I was you, I'd come back 3 or 4 times a day if I could and post into that same group. That's the group you're going to get the success from. That's the group that you're going to annoy the members. That's the group that the admin are going to get upset from you. That's the group get noticed because everybody else is doing the same thing. When you go to watch a football game and everybody walks out the door to leave the soccer game or to leave the match, the people maybe down at the bottom, right by the field, turn round because they see everybody walking in that direction. They believe that's where the exit is. The leader. It's a human nature. People walk in a straight line or walk down a street. You can go down Oxford Street on any day of the week. If you want, you can walk that way and that way. But people don't. You have this side of the road, they all seem to walk that way, and that side of the road, they all seem to walk that way. Why? There's that many people going in that direction. It's a hard fight to go against the crowd. Don't go against the crowd. Don't go and be an island. Stay consistent. I give you consistent, stay focused. Don't get bored and say, I want to change the image because everybody's doing that and I want to be standing out from the crowd. You ain't going to stand out from the crowd. You're going to fight against the crowd. Noticed. If you hear, you know, if you went to a stadium, a festival, and there was only one person in the audience, that band, the atmosphere wouldn't be there. There wouldn't be that I don't know, that atmosphere that people know they're together. They've all got a common cause. Yeah, why? Now this is one of my, but this is people that think like me. These are people that like what I do. This is what we're doing. We're creating a common cause. We're creating a system that to get consistency and to get noticed. For us to get noticed, we have to stick together as a crowd. We by default, we're going to be promoting each other and in turn promote yourself by working as a crowd, by working as a team. You don't go out on a football pitch, you'll give them all a ball and they all go in different directions trying to score the goal. Don't work like that. There's one ball. There's one goal. Padlock Income. I give you an image. The goal is to get you success. Don't go on the pitch with your own ball. At least take the ball I give you. And if you want to, after you finish playing that first game, so I'm going to enter another game now and I'm going to go and use my own ball. Yes, you can post to in as many groups as you like, but try to post into the groups that I give you first. If you're not approved, yes, of course you can make a post in those other groups that you're a member of. Try to make a post in the groups that I give you, and please Try to post out the images that I give you. If you want to make additional images, great, but first stick to consistency. Don't do consistency is not about doing a week of posting. So I'm fed up with that image. I'm going to do a new image now. And 2 days later, I've made 20 images, and I'm going to use these images for the next 20 days. I'm going to put a new one out every day. Don't believe for a minute. Don't believe for a minute that that's going to get you success, because it won't. Experience. I've made $64,000 in 2 days. I've made $32,000 in the run up to Christmas. I've run campaigns that have turned into the millions by being consistent, by understanding the strategy. Because marketing is not about, you know, throwing the seeds out on the floor and seeing what happens. An old thing that I always run through my mind, and I'll just tell you this before I go, okay? Let's just say that we all agree that a chicken eats corn. We know he eats other things, but let's just say a chicken eats corn. Just because you've got corn thrown onto the floor doesn't mean you're going to get a chicken walk past, does it? You have to make sure that you're throwing your corn in the field, well, at least where the chickens graze. That want to make money working on the internet are grazing on the internet. All you need to do is to be consistent. Can you imagine you walking into a field with chickens and you've got a bag full of plastic balls, little tiny ones the size of corn, and one of them's a piece of corn? You throw it out, one chicken might get it, the rest of them are still running around like this. Where's that gone? Where's that gone? And that's what you do when you put out keep putting out different images. It's like you confuse the chickens. You confuse the masses. Run into a field, go into a Facebook group, have a bag of corn full of a field full of chickens, throw out the corn, you're going to feed a lot of chickens. It's the same mentality for people. Their curiosity is aroused because they keep seeing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. I hope that I'm resonating with you. I'm hoping that this resonates, that you understand what it is I'm trying to say to you. I hope that it resonates with you, that I want to get you success, because you know why? I want success. For success. So I need to show you what to do. I'm not sure who said it, but I think it was Zig Ziglar. Show enough people or get them what they want, and in turn, by default, you're going to get you what you want. You know, if you help enough people, this is what it's about. Sticking together as a team. Work as a team. I don't mean we all have to have Monday morning meetings and all that. I give you the stuff to do. At least give me the benefit of the doubt and say, I'm going to try what he's doing. Let's just see if this bald man knows what he's talking about. I'll get you the success. But if you start changing everything, I can't do it. I can't do it because I cannot control what you're doing. I can only control what I do, and I can only control what I know works. I'm giving you stuff that I know works. Period. I want to thank you very much for watching this hangout. My name's Jeremy Rush. If you're not a member of Padlock Income already, below this video in the comments, you're going to find lots and lots of links that you can click on. Come and be someone's direct. Click on one of those links and join this business for free. And we'll get you success if you're prepared to do a little bit of work. You have a fantastic weekend. Is it Friday? Friday already? Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you on Monday's broadcast. Bye now and stay safe.